We go now, fellas. Here we go. We got a day late. Never a day late. Peach New England IPA, 6.6%. Made in Melbourne, brewed in Melbourne, Fury and Sun. And they've put 28% peach nectar. Don't know how that's going to go. Oh, we're getting a bit of rain here at the moment. It's spitting. Here you go, Stevie. I'm doing the peach nectar one. Fucking head's huge. Monster head. You're kidding. Never a day late. Cheers, mate. Ice cream time.
Ice cream. You scream, we all scream.
Fucking ice cream for ice cream.
Whoa, that's different. Reminds me of breakfast.
That's a breakfast juice if I've ever had one, isn't it? But the peach is quite subtle.
It is, isn't it? Beautiful.
I don't mind that. I think that's quite nice. Unusual. Different. Floaties. Well, they got floaties.
Yeah. See the nectar in there.
Lots of nectar floaties.
You should have shaken it up, mate.
A bit of peach.
Should have shake before use.
I don't know. Maybe that's what it was. Or it wasn't. Geez, the floaties are turning me off. In the olden days, I'd throw that in the bin. Now I don't.
When you make your own home brew,
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, bro.
Different.
Ooh.
You know what it reminds me of? Is when I travelled in Central America. The most famous local drink in Central America is Cuba Libre.
Yeah, Cuba Libre, yes.
The rum, or ron, they call it ron.
Yeah, wrong.
And Coke, or cola. And you also put a bit of lime, slice of lime and ice. And it's a fucking lovely drink, but it's not good for you. So what I would do, because we'd have a bottle of rum every day, Julian and I, before we'd go out. And the bottle of rum...
And you went out every day?
Yeah, fuck yeah. 7 months on that trip, I went out every night.
Gee.
Picked up 90 women.
Hey, it's actually got a nice smell about it too. Doesn't smell like beer.
But what my favourite drink in Central America was rum with peach or apricot juice and a bit of soda or mineral water or something else. And another thing I would do is go and pick coconuts. So I'd lend someone's machete and I'd go and machete coconuts off coconut trees.
Beautiful.
And I'd make up a bucket. We'd buy a bucket and tip in bottles of rum, apricot juice, peach juice.
And coconut juice.
Coconuts, yeah.
Milk, coconut milk.
No, water.
Coconut water. Oh, we call it milk when I grew up.
And everyone, we'd invite people around to our bungalow and I'd have my music going because I had Walkmans and stuff.
Yeah.
Speakers. And we'd have the music going and everyone, drinking this cheap as fuck bucket of alcohol. $3.50 a bottle we paid.
Can't even get a beer for that.
$3.50.
In Australia, you can't get a $3.50 beer.
And that was in Costa Rica.
Oh, beautiful place.
And it was Guatemalan rum. But $3.50 Australian, and we paid about $5 average, 5, 6. A couple of times we paid more, but I remember getting a bottle, I think it was 1.25 litre, big bottle, 10-year-old rum at the Panamanian International Airport duty free, and it cost me $5 US. And it was like 45%. It was fucking one of the best rums I've ever had. It was a beauty and a high. which means old in Spanish. Ron Anaho. Anaho? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, different.
It's not bad, mate.
It'd be good for brekkie, wouldn't
Yeah, start the day with an IPA. Better late than never.
Fuck yeah. That would have gone down well. I cooked up a nice
It
brekkie.
doesn't say NEIPA. It means North England IPA. Thanks for pointing that out, Trev.
New England.
North England? New England.
New
New England. Sorry about that, Chief.
Anything will do.
Fury and Son is proudly independent, Australian-owned family brewery. As a father and son, our bond has been strengthened by our mutual passion and the love of good quality Australian beer.
And floaties.
And the one that is at hand is no exception. So, why are we called Fury and Son? Well, if you're brave enough, ask Damo, or was that Reno, when you see him. Cheers, Reno and Andrew Giorgio. Oh, one would say at Giorgio, this got to be a land of Yasu, Greek. Yasu brew. Thank you, Giorgios.
Efgarasoff. You're kidding.
Hey, looks like someone.
It's turning me off now. Guess what happens to the rest of that, guys? Out in the garden. It tastes good, but that look just turns you off, doesn't it? Look at all the peach nectar's all over the glass.
And I drunk mine.
Yeah, but I don't reckon you got as much as me.
No, I drunk it.
I got more floaties, I reckon. Maybe not. Great to have a bit of sun out.
Yeah, I thought it was going to rain for a moment.
Well, it will, but not
Again.
for a little bit. Yeah, I got wet before at the start of the video.
Oh, you know Melbourne, mate. Hang around for 10 minutes, it'll stop raining.
Yeah, it'll be hot in a minute. We'll be stripping clothes off. It'll be summer.
It's
It'll be northern. It'll come in out of nowhere.
late autumn here.
Oh yeah. Wait on.
Next month is the start of winter. But we like winter in Melbourne because we get some fine, very fine, cold days.
Still days.
Yeah.
Sunny, cold, but sunny. Nice. Oh,
Sometimes I wear me work gloves to work on the bus.
it's that friggin' cold.
It's that cold, mate.
Oh yeah. Well, we've all had plenty of that, haven't we, in Melbourne? Bloody cold, mate. It's
One of the best things is drinking beer in Melbourne. Isn't it, mate? There's a lot of beer made in Melbourne.
a lot of good beers.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of beer drinkers. A lot of beer gets drunk in Melbourne, I tell you.
The government's trying to kill it off.
I know.
The amount of taxes they're putting on is becoming prohibitive for most people, except for tradies, to be able to buy a beer every day at a hotel.
I know.
Go to the pub, mate.
No.
You don't see your average Joe Blow sitting there having a beer with his mate.
No.
They're all rich and old tradies,
Yeah.
and only young tradies as well.
And old people.
Yeah,
Retired with money.
yeah, that's it.
Sad,
Anyway.
Sad day, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm one of them. Sad days, old people.
You're a kid. Oh, well, as long as you're not a day late to your death.
That's it, mate.
I'm going to be a day late to my death, I reckon. So, okay, you're supposed to die yesterday. No, I'm a day late. I'm always late. Fuck you. Oh, well, guys, cheers. That wasn't bad, but it wasn't so good to finish off.
The lumps in the bottom sort of put you off, didn't
Took me
it?
right off, right at the end. I drank it up to the last little bit. Cheers, guys. Cheers, Steve. Thanks, mate.